everybody, welcome back to HBI Auto. My name is Kendall for those that don't know me. In today's video off in the 2019 BMW Z4 Roadster. I'm really excited to show you guys this car. This is a great little convertible, daily driver, and just a fun little sporty BMW that I come to love. And I'm going to take you guys inside, outside, and show you all about this car. Let's get started. So starting off with the interior, you've got this full black on black with a little bit of silver accent work inside this Z4 Roadster. One thing I have come to love about BMWs is that they have really refined the interior flow and overall looks and dynamics of how their cars should be. Looking at the gauges, this is a full digital display now. You've got this really nice infotainment screen right here, which I really like. It's very simple compared to a lot of other cars that I've driven. This little area, you do have your shifter, which just pressing on the side, move it forward and backward to put it into drive and neutral. And then you can also, once in drive, shift it over to manual mode. Downshift and upshift, and park is this button right here. You do have your drive modes right here, sport, comfort, and eco pro. You've got your emergency brake right here, and this is your drop top button. You do have this navigational dial right here, which again, it reminds me a little bit of the Lexus, but it looks like it's a little bit easier to use. You do have to shift it side to side, and you can dial it, and you can fully click in. I personally like this one a little bit more than the Lexus IS500 and trackpad, just because I feel like it's more responsive and it's easier if you are driving and using this. It's a little bit easier to navigate. You can click on these buttons up top to switch between your screens, your radio, your communications, home, map. If I wanted to type in an address, I would just have to simply spin this dial and then click to figure out where I would want to go. Overall, I really like this center console area. They've gotten more and more simple over the years, which I really appreciate. One thing to note is you do have a wireless charger in this car, which is really nice. You've got your USB and then your cigarette lighter right here, and then a little change area right there for any loose coins. Your audio system right here is very simple. Your climate controls are also very simple. So looking for the cup holders, they are underneath this armrest. You do have to hit this button right here. That'll open this up, and you've got two cup holders right here, a little storage area for your keys, and then you also have another USB-C port right here. Just push this down and it closes. You do have a little bit of a storage compartment back there. Looking at these seats, I really do like these designs. They're very comfortable and they are very nice, especially for those long road trips. Again, the interior design of this BMW Z4 is very, very nice. They've definitely modernized it. Overall, I really like the interior. BMW has done a really good job over recent years by making a more uniform and simple approach to their interior, so that way if you're jumping from, say, the BMW X7 down into the Z4, all of the layouts and everything should, if not totally, look familiar and look the same, so that way you're not learning and having to struggle to find new buttons and find out where everything is. They've done a really good job at simplifying it and figuring out what is necessary for the driver to enjoy their commute. We're gonna go ahead and drop the convertible top. You do press down to activate it. It's actually very quick and responsive. One quick thing to note, you do have your trunk button right here. So if you just press that, it will open the trunk for you. You do have a pretty spacious storage area in here in the trunk, which is actually really impressive for a Roadster car. I feel like you could put tons of baggage back here, groceries, whatever you may be. Getting another look at those seats as well. Again, with the sporty design, it's very comfortable and it's very, very sharp looking. Very, very much BMW. Looking at this exterior, I absolutely love the silver color with the black accents on the exterior. You do have the 5 double spoke wheels that you'll find. Looking at the front end, it is the updated version. This is one of the more up-to-date looks of BMW. As you guys know, the grille has been redesigned. You've got these really nice headlights, which I like. I personally do like the look of this car. I'm a huge coupe fan myself, so anything with a convertible I'm not really a fan of. But because of this BMW Z4 and just how the BMW has reimagined their looks, I really do like the Roadster or convertible version of this car. It's really, really nice, sporty. So we're going to take this car back to the shop. I'm going to show you what everyone's working on over there. We're also going to check out the Testarossa that's getting a paint correction that I talked about in the last video. That's finally getting worked on. I want to show you guys a couple of clips of that car because it's really, really beautiful and amazing to see the transformation that the paint can do with just a little bit of work. So let's get started. So this is the next project that Dan is going to be working on. This is a twin turbo build that's been in the works for a while now. Engine's right there. That is around, I don't remember how much it is. I think it's like 900 something, or it could be 1,000. I don't remember. And it's a gated manual. Next project. Next.
Water pump's done on it. Resealed some of the timing cover too. There's bolts that break the brake on them. You'll use aluminum bolts that screw into there and they snap off halfway down. So we replaced the bolts and seal up put some sealant on the bolt and turn it back in. And we haven't had it come back yet for those that are happening for oil leaks. Now I'm fixing the suspension fault. Here these connectors corroded through, and that wire actually completely soldered on some new wiring and getting it to go back together. Maintenance on it.
Nice.
Intermediate service. All original paint.
God, looks really red on, like vibrant on here. Switching gears a little bit, I decided to take you guys in the 2012 997.2 Turbo S Cabriolet that we have. This is a great little car, and I figured it'd be a really good comparison to take another convertible out and show you guys what this one's all about. So let's go ahead and get started. So starting with the interior, you do have a full beige interior. Now a lot of people don't like this interior, but for me it has grown on me a lot. I really like the fact that it is a two-tone, so you do have little black accents all over. For me, that helps a lot with taking my eyes off of the fact that there is so much beige going on here. But like I said, I really do like it. It's clean, it's very well cut, and it's very organized in here. They did offer these in the later section of the 997.2 generation, so it's a really nice upgrade from other steering wheels. I think it feels great. It is a little bit bigger, but it's really, really nice. You do have the paddle shifters. This car does come with a PDK transmission. You've got your Sport and Sport Plus modes down here, as well as your spoiler, traction control buttons, and your adaptive suspension. You do have a really nice navigational screen right here, along with your AC controls down here. Looking at the gauge cluster, I really like how they went with the white background as well as the black font. So looking at the interior again from the outside, you get a better idea of just what this interior looks like. I really do like it. Again, with this exterior agate gray, I really like how this color combination is working, especially in the sunlight. This reminds me of a very summer style, very light, very fun car. So looking at this car, the exterior, I love this color combination even more with the agate gray. You've got the black center lock wheels. You do have, I forgot to mention, you do have the paint matched seat backs that match the exterior color, which is really, really nice. Looking at the rear, you do have these LED taillights. You've got the dual tip exhaust. I've also put out the active aero spoiler so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Overall, it's a great looking car and color combination from Porsche. I think that's where we're going to end it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the cars that you saw in the background or that we took out today, please leave a comment down below with your questions or concerns or any ideas that you'd like to see for videos. We'd be happy to get that done for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.